2023 was the year to be a buyer. If you love shoes, if you love sneakers, this was your year. But for the businesses and for the resellers, this was not your year because there was so many sneaker flops. Let's talk about some. Wagwan YouTube, welcome back to the page, welcome back to the channel. Today, right now, we are gonna talk about the biggest sneaker flops because I'm not gonna hold you, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a few shoes on this list that I thought would have skyrocket to the moon, top resale money, but there was nothing. The people spoke and they said they don't like it. And coming in first is going to be the Air Max 1. Now, listen up. The Air Max 1 is a very classic model. A lot of people, well, the OGs used to complain and said, yo, we want the OG shape. Give us everything OG. Nike said, all right, give me 1 second. And then they made the Air Max 1 86. And guess what? It's a brand new model, a bigger air unit, and it flopped. So from a business point of view, Nike dropped the ball because nobody was buying the OG Reds. Now, don't get me wrong. The OG Reds came out, I want to say, in 2017. I have that pair. I actually have both. I like the shoe. It's just not the cut that I like, and I feel like a lot of people was not feeling it. I seen this shoe still sitting on certain websites, not in a full size run, but the impact that that shoe was supposed to have, it didn't have, and that's why I think it's a flop. But y'all let me know, do you think Nike should continue bringing back older shoes that people are requesting in the OG shape? Because honestly, I think not. We see what they do to the 85 highs, right? Yeah, the 85 highs, the Jordan 1. Nobody likes it. Everybody keeps screaming, give us the 85 cut, we want it. They give us the 85 cut. Oh, it's too high, I don't like it. It cut like a boot, it fit like a boot. Don't listen to people. I'm being honest with you guys. If you make a shoe, do not listen to people, because Drake made a shoe, a brand new shoe that was inspired by the Jason Kidd shoes. These bad boys right here. People love this shoe. This is a classic 90s basketball shoe. And Drake did his own spin on it and gave us the Nocta Glides. And honestly, when people first saw these shoes, they were losing their mind. Oh man, drop those. Those are fire, Drake. We need them. He dropped them. And what happened? They're still sitting on the Nocta website in a full size run. Even the Nocta exclusive colorway, the red one, is still sitting for a full size run. Yo, Drake, if you listening, put those shoes on sale so people could buy them. Y'all remember the Drake Hot Steppers? Nobody liked them. But guess what? They went on sale and certain people started buying them and they realized that that shoe's actually nice. The Nike Nocta Glides is a fire shoe. You might not like it. I understand why. I got them. They are one of the best new design shoe of the year. Trust me, they're comfy, but they were a giant flop. Resellers were not buying them. Regular consumers were not buying them. Yo, not even Drake fans were buying them, and that's saying a lot. And talking about people not buying shoes, weren't we fiending for foams to come back? I thought everybody wanted the Foamposite to come back. I surely did, and that's why I got my hand on a few. Well, I just got one, and it's going to be the All-Stars. But I feel like the red ones that came out, nobody really talked about it or cared about it. They came and they went. And I feel like nobody have any foams on their top 10, including me. And don't worry, guys. Yes, I'm dropping the top 10 video soon. If it's not up already, then you guys are getting it. But yeah, Foamposites, people are not feeling. Even the foam heads are not talking about Foamposites. So I'm going to consider this one a big flop. I'm going to wait until 2024, next year, to see if these shoes are still worth it, because everybody's saying drop the eggplants. They're dropping the eggplants. Let's see if they sell out. Another OG that I feel like everybody wanted but not really asked for is going to be the Mac Attack. And don't get me wrong, they're dropping clean, nice colorways, but none of them is selling out. Not even the OG. The OG Mac Attack is still sitting on certain websites. And to be honest, if you want that right now but it's not in your local stores, you can find them on GOAT, StockX, and even eBay for retail or even under retail. And the crazy part is Travis Scott is getting his own collab with the Mac Attack, and it's going to be, which I'm surprised they even let him do, is going to be the OG colorway with a reverse swoosh. I think these are going to sell out, but I don't think the resale is going to be sky high, rocket high. No Nassau level for these. I think they're going to be a regular, maybe $50 over, but people are not feeling the regular OGs. So just because you flip the swoosh, I don't think the hype is going to be there. So I'm going to say that the Mac Attack was a big flop. On this list, you're going to see a lot of OGs, you're going to see a lot of Jordans, and right now it breaks my heart that nobody gives a hell about the Jordan 1 lows unless it's super limited, because the Chris Paul one sold out and they're selling for $300-400. But the neutral grades is going for retail and some sizes under retail. Every single Jordan 1 low OG that dropped is going for dirt. Nobody likes the OG lows. I don't know why. I personally like them, but hey, people rather dunks and SB dunks over the Jordan 1, and that's why I think every color that dropped, it is a flop. Now, if these dropped 2-3 years ago, Jordan brand will be eating, swimming in moolah, because everybody was buying any and every Jordan 1 that they could get their hand on. But now, in 2023, these are a flop. And talking about if a shoe dropped in the past, I feel like if these Airship dropped in the past alongside with the first collab, they will sell out and they'll be going for moon money. And I'm talking about the Palomino Airship in the black colorway. The white and blue one sold out pretty quick and they're going for $300-400. But the black and white ones is going for retail on the aftermarket. A lot of people are not feeling it. Even though black and white is easy to wear, people are just not gravitating to it. They don't like anything about that shoe. I personally dig it. I like it. I think it's cool. I do hate one of the laces because they look like there's oil stains, but that's just me being nitpicky. I think the shoe itself is a beautiful shoe, but the Airship itself, nobody really messed with that shoe. So when I saw that the white and blue collab colorway sold out first for Palomino, I was shocked, and how it's going for a lot of money. I was debunked. I was like, oh, go on, dogs. Oh, I'll spend that money upon this because it can't be me. But it shows you that hype can't always sell. Just because these are a collab doesn't mean anything. These are a flop. Even if it's not a collab, even if the colorway is great and it's a popular trendy shoe, that's not gonna save it from being a flop, because the red cements were being talked about like they were gonna be as high as the white cements, as the Breads, as the Midnight Navies, as the UNCs. Oh, these are fire. You should cop multiple pairs and hold them until the price go up. And what now? These are going for regular degular, maybe $20-30 over, maybe. You can still get these for retail if you really search for this shoe. And trust me, don't get me wrong, the red cement is not bad, but it wasn't needed. It's a colorway that wasn't needed. And when there's more shoes dropping so consistently, you're not gonna waste your money on these right here. So unfortunately, they're just dropping too many shoes, and that's a shoe that fell subject to it. And the top 3 shoes are all going to be Jordan 1 highs, because that was the biggest flop of the year. Every Jordan 1 high was a flop. I had to say it. You guys know it, but this is my 3 biggest flop of the Jordan 1 highs. You guys could comment down below and let me know which 3 Jordan 1 highs is your biggest flop. And don't forget to hit the like button, because every video has to hit 100 likes. So send this video to your friend them and tell them press the like button, because Squid needs to take off. We gotta please the algorithm, guys, as every YouTuber say. So right now, I'm just gonna repeat it. Hit the like button. Thank you. But my biggest flop for the Air Jordan 1 high is going to be the Mocha 3.0s, which is the Palominos. Those right there. Everybody was saying, oh, these are going to be the next Mochas, $400 resale easy. I heard and I've seen a lot of people say that they spend the early money to get them because they were worried that they were going to sell out. It was going to be another Mocha episode, and it wasn't. These shoes are going for under retail, or maybe they're at retail still, but nobody really likes these shoes. On feet, they look great, but the Mocha is just really dark and it's too close to the black that a lot of people are just not feeling it. On feet, they're fire. Trust me, get a pair, wear them, you're gonna see. But when you have them in hand, they just don't give you that same feeling like the Mocha did. But let's talk about a shoe when you get in hand. I'm not going to lie. Those Suede Royals, the reimagined Royals, I love them. In hand, they are fire. But people don't even want that shoe to touch their hands. When they get that shoe, they're like, ugh, dirty, disgusting, pass the Lysol. Psh, psh. They hate it. They want to burn that shoe. Nobody's talking about it. I think this shoe is still sitting on Nike full size run from a size men's 3 to a men's 15. Nobody gives a damn because they're just not feeling the suede. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna talk my ish a little bit, but I'm pretty sure a Royal Suede dropped before and people bought it with no problems. I'm pretty sure that there was a Jordan 1 Royal with a Jumpman in the back and people bought that. So what's the issue? Now, we did see some images circulate that this shoe was supposed to be a fragment shoe, but they decided to strap it. Now, if this shoe came out with that fragment stamp, y'all be running for it. You guys will buy it. But guess what? The hype was not there and you guys don't like it. And I think this was one of the biggest flops. I personally got to eat my words because on TikTok, I was saying that these shoes were going to sell out. And look, months after, they are still here. What a flop. The biggest flop that nobody saw coming, and I'm talking resellers and I'm talking regular people, is going to be the Satin Breads. Now, before you go comment down below and say, no, I know they were gonna flop, they're not limited. That's the thing. If they were limited, they would have sold out. Bro, every satin sold out besides the snakeskin satin for the women's. But the satin shadow backboard sold out. The first 2 satin Royals and Bread sold out because they were limited as hell and they were numbered. But just because these are not limited, just because these weren't numbered, y'all didn't like them? But y'all will still spend the $2,000 on the limited pair, which is the same exact shoe? On the lose on the mind, your brain cells now work. There's no way you'd rather spend $2,000 just to say that your shoes is limited when you could get the alternative version, which is the same version. You're bugging, brother, man. You're bugging. These shoes are fire. I still don't have them because they're gonna go on sale, and once they go on sale, I'm going to cop. They are fire. They are nice. Yes, they are a women's colorway, but they come in men's sizes as well. And if your size is not there, I'll rock them for you, brother, man. These are a great shoe, but unfortunately, they are the biggest flop of 2023. But y'all let me know, what is your biggest flop of 2023? Which shoe do you think was gonna go crazy, everybody was gonna love, and unfortunately everybody changed their mind and they no longer want? I was gonna add the Flea 2s, I really was, but I feel like everybody who got them actually liked them and they're wearing them. Besides that, the resale fell on both colorways, and I think that's an honorable mention flop because I'm not gonna hold you. The grass, the Flea ones, those were kind of moving at first. People don't like them anymore and they flopped as well. But honestly, I like them and I'm not gonna consider them a flop, but they kind of are. Y'all let me know if I missed any shoes. That's my list. Add some more to the list down below and don't forget to hit the like and share. But besides that, guys, Magan, love, manners, and always respect. And thank you guys for tuning in. I know I haven't been consistent, but I'm here. Deuce.